Today we're in a friend's garage with a bunch of supercars, 458 Spider, Ford GT, and all the way back there, the Porsche Carrera GT. So today what we're doing is we've asked the owner for some help, and we're going to figure out, are supercar bills that much? Are they really that expensive? Do the cars break that often? Let's find out. So for the 458, use it as an example. This car's a 2014. What do you think the annual maintenance bills are? Well, let's find out. It's got 7-year free maintenance. Since it's a 14, we're not at 2021 yet. Free maintenance. That's right, free maintenance. Okay, not that expensive, right? Let's get into repair bills. Obviously, it breaks a lot and it gets really expensive. Now, this car is not broken yet. It has 8,000 miles on it. It's a nice example. The owner uses it winter, summer. And yeah, no repairs. So this car, after buying it, has cost the owner, other than gas, $0. Here's a Ford GT. This thing has a 5.5-liter V8. That's supercharged. You can see that supercharger right there. So, with that much horsepower, and to be exact, 550, and 500 pound-feet of torque, there has to be a lot of maintenance bills. Even though it's American, this is more of a European supercar than anything. I mean, look at how crazy this thing looks. It is insane. I can't even stop looking at it. So, maintenance. This is an 06. So it's been 12 years since this car was made. What has gone wrong? Well, I'd say nothing, but the truth is, battery went bad. That's what this is doing down here. Even says Ford GT on it. Well, battery going bad can't be that bad, and it really isn't about $150. Now here's the deal. The Ford GT. Maintenance, right? Doesn't break, apparently. Let's find about a maintenance. That has to be crazy with something that looks like this. No. Maintenance on this, well, an oil change is $150 a year. And you think maybe you have to do the belts every once in a while? No. Ford claims these belts are good for over 100 years. Yes, the lifetime of this car is how long the belts last. So they recommend you never change out these belts because they say it's a waste of money. So $150 a year, $170 depending on where you go. That's not bad. That is really not bad. And when you look at this, it is so well worth it. Okay, now, so we're on to a car that costs almost $1 million, the Porsche Carrera GT. One of the most famous cars in the world. Probably the last analog supercar that we'll ever see. With that V10, and it's infamous for killing Paul Walker. And that V10 is partially visible through here. This car is gorgeous. It has a 5.7-liter V10 that has a Formula 1 racing engine. And it's all carbon fiber, and he scratches a fortune. But is it expensive to maintain? Well, the myth I'm trying to bust here doesn't really pertain to this car, because yes, it is. The battery has literally just died on this car, that's why it's so dirty. So all winter hasn't been started, and yeah, that's really bad. I don't know if you can see that, but there's literally cobwebs in there. The reason, well, the owner of this car does not use it other than in summer. And for a summer toy, you don't need it in winter, especially when the battery's dead. Well, how much could a battery possibly cost? You might be surprised. So the battery's not that expensive. I mean, $200 is very expensive, but it's really not that bad. The problem is, the battery's way down there in the engine compartment, so you have to take apart this whole gorgeous rear bumper and everything. And so that combined with an oil change is about $1,500. $1,500. Also, this owner has only put about 3,000 miles on this car, but if he had put more, this clutch would be $24,000 to replace. Yeah, $24,000. So this is kind of, very extremely expensive to maintain. And of course, if you ever had to change a tire, it would cost a lot because one nut takes a while to get off. Really torquey wrench. But it's worth it when you look at this magnificent beast. So what am I trying to prove here? We have 3 cars here. And if you can afford to own these cars, the maintenance of one is free for the first 7 years of ownership. The maintenance of the other is not even $200 a year. Unless that year you happen to have a new battery on it. The Carrera is about $1,000 for the oil change, so it is extremely expensive. But not all supercars are crazy expensive to maintain, and my point is proven with the Ford here, this gorgeous car that I can't stop oohing and awing over, and that Ferrari. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned a little thing about supercar maintenance. Thank you.